Hello! We're back in Iran, and as you can see, we have the sea ahead of us. That's the Persian Gulf. We are near Bandar Abbas, which is more or less over there to the right. This here is the island of Hormuz. That's because we are very close to the Strait of Hormuz. As you can see here, the strait that separates that's the entrance to the Persian Gulf, really. And we are descending. We are descending to 2,100 feet, so there's a lot to descend. We're being vectored for the approach, and we should actually descend even faster. This was a very pretty flight. Lots of nice mountain crossing. You will see one in the thumbnail. Crossing between Kuh-e Shar and Mount Lalehzar, I believe. I was right in the middle of those. It was very, very nice. I love crossing mountains. And we need to descend to get ready for the ILS. The tower frequency is already tuned. And this is going to be tricky. I don't know if you're going to be able to descend enough on time, but we'll try. He basically told us to descend at about 1,000 feet per mile, which I don't think the Comanche can do. It's not comfortably. I've lowered power. I think that's the airport over here, see? And it's at sea level. So we'll see. We might have to improvise. Bandar Abbas is a port city. It's an important city. It's a very strategic city. It exists ever since the Achaemenid Empire, but it began to gain importance actually when the Europeans came around. Portugal took this place. Portugal had control over Oman on the other side of the Gulf, and they took Bandar Abbas, which they called Cormorão, held on to it for about 100 years until, of course, Shah Abbas of the Safavid Empire took it back, renamed it Bandar Abbas, but he did it with English help. So control of the trade in the port passed to the English, and then the English were taken over by the Dutch. And the Dutch kept that happened in the 16th century, sorry, 17th century. And the Dutch kept control over it until late 18th century, when it was taken over by Oman, actually. So Oman controlled all traffic through the Persian Gulf until halfway through the 19th century, where Persia and Iran actually took control back after a series of battles and then a treaty. And oh my god, we are still at 7,000 feet. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. Because it should be turning right for the final approach right now. Yeah. That was weird vectoring from the old ATC. I should have descended much faster. I swear I followed all the instructions, just didn't work. Let's stop talking about Bandar Abbas, unfortunately, and see what we can do to salvage this. I wonder if I should go mist. Let's see. What's
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha, 06, contact Bandar, Abbas Tower, 118.1. Bye-bye.
118.1 CIC 06. I mean, after adjusting the Q&A, but oh my god, it's still almost impossible. Let's see. Tower CIC-06 on final runway 21 left.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Bandar Abbas Tower, wind 250 at 10, runway 21 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 21 left, CIC-06.
No, Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, clear to land, runway 21 left.
Clear to land, runway 21 left. Sometimes it doesn't understand it when I say 2. It's annoying. Okay, let's see. Let's drop gears. This will slow us down. Yeah, I really should call this, but I'm so lazy. We're descending very fast. Turning off autopilot. Miles, 4,000 feet. I'm debating what I should do, I guess. Yeah, we're too high. Tower CIC-06, missed approach at runway 21 left.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, go around, fly runway centerline, maintain 2,100 feet.
Go around, fly runway centerline, maintain 2,100 feet, CIC-06.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, contact Bandar Abbas, approach 124.2.
124.2 CIC-06. Approach CIC-06, missed approach runway 21 left.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06. Welcome back. Continue.
Roger, CIC-06. I've never done a missed approach with Beyond ATC. Let's see what it tells us to do. I should also, I'm just waiting for the altitude to go back so I can actually turn on heading mode again and oh, altitude there. I actually don't know how to do the missed approach, and I guess I just keep following it. So the missed procedure is... Come on, why are you thinking? Okay. Climb to VOR. and then join holding at 3000. Yeah. I guess we should be turning left. Let's do that. Now you can see that I'm not a pilot. Not gonna climb to 3000. So that's Sormus Island. You can see it a little bit better now. There doesn't seem any option to say you're on the hold. Oh, look at this. Nice. I was so worried that with the landing that I didn't look, but here's the city. Here's Bandar Abbas. This is maybe a desalination plant? Probably. Anyway, my plan is to go back to the ILS and see if it says something. There's the runway. I'll probably report this to Beyond ATC as, you know, being too far, too close to the airport to descend, to comply with the descent instructions. But anyway, not sure. I could probably have tried to descend earlier. It's very hot, 30 degrees. Let me turn off cabin heat. I get the feeling I should be being told to do something, but that's the last instruction we got. Anyway, I'm sorry this video is gonna be very long. If it doesn't say anything, I'll just, you know, turn around manually and land manually. We are at the right altitude now, so there should be no more issues. Is this correct? No, it isn't. Once we are about 7 or 8 miles from the runway, I'll turn left and realign with the runway and do the landing. I mean, we might as well go full props. I don't have the gear down, but we should be doing that pretty soon once I start turning left. It's really weird that it's not saying anything though. Anyway. It is still in beta. And I can just pretend I'm doing VFR. Okay, let's turn. There's the runway. Going back to VLOC. Gear down. Manual control. I'll just switch to tower again. Tower CIC-06 on final runway 21 left.
Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, Bandar Abbas Tower, wind 250 at 10, runway 21 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 21 left, CIC-06.
No, Charlie India, Charlie Alpha 06, clear to land, runway 21 left.
Clear to land, runway 21 left. Sorry about that. You couldn't see me rolling my eyes as it said no. Anyway. We are doing this now. Trimming up. Flaps. Gear down, everything okay. Doing this a bit from the right. Default airport as usual. Still need to pick up with the descent. Not do this again, shall we? Cutting power. A little bit more. Yeah. Looks good enough. 1,000 feet, but we can easily clear it. Let's see. Okay, we're catching up with the altitude. Very weird vegetation around. Rubs? I don't know. don't know what to expect here. The city looks nice, and the sea looks nice as well. Okay, we are stable for landing. 500 almost. Going a bit too fast. No, a bit too high. Grabbing a bit too. Compensate for the crosswind. $300. $200. Slowing down nicely. 100. Visual floating. And here we are. It's difficult because of the crosswind, but nothing too major. Brakes. Anyway, we are at Bandar Abbas. Next time we'll go east. I'm cutting this video because it's way too long. And yeah, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my completely misunderstanding the missed approach. But anyway, I'll see you next time.